Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of the build series on this 4x4 Ram. We're going to go ahead and continue where we left off last video. We're going to start by taking off that front cover off with the balancer, as well as we're going to be removing the front grille. I believe I have a buddy of mine coming by to pick that up. The owner of the truck ended up selling it. So while we're in there, we're also going to be deleting the AGS, which is these little flaps that control the air that go to the radiator, but he won't be needing that. I also found some weird wiring in there. I don't know if it's for like fog lights or if he has like a block heater, if the truck came up from up north or something. So we're gonna go ahead and look into that, see if we can't reroute this wire better. We're gonna be taking off that AC compressor and then the valve covers so that we can get to the valve train and then get that off. Everything's been going pretty smooth, so I hope it stays that way. Make this a quick little job, in and out. So stay tuned to see the end results of when we take these parts off. Alrighty guys, this is where we're at right now. I did end up taking off that grill and the AGS. That wiring that I was talking about earlier did go to a pair of lights that were attached to the AGS. I don't know why, but since we're removing the AGS, we're probably going to be removing all this wiring to the lights unless the owner of the truck wants to relocate them somewhere else. Really, in this truck, there's not really anywhere else to put them unless he takes that bottom little grill off, but I don't think he'll be doing that. The front cover and the balancer came off super easy. The AC compressor, I left that on the block since we're not going to be messing at all with that. And yeah, I mean, everything else looks good, other than it looked like he had a pretty bad intake manifold gasket leak. Of course, we're going to be removing all those old gaskets and replacing them with new ones. Next up, we're going to be taking off the valve covers and a couple of the coil packs on this side so that we can just take it off, since this side is a little more difficult because of the brake booster. Once we have those valve covers off, we can get to the rockers and remove the whole valve train, which I'm also going to take off the push rods. That way we can access the head bolts a little easier. And once we have the heads off, it'll probably be a lot easier to remove the whole engine block. Well, it'll be time to remove the engine block. I do have to take the starter off so that I can take the converter bolts off, but that's not a big deal. That's super easy. There's a lot more room in here now, so it's a lot easier to work with. So far, everything's been going smooth. No hiccups around, no broken bolts, no missing bolts. All of the connectors are in pretty good shape. But yeah, stay tuned for the next couple of clips. I'm probably gonna do another time lapse of the whole, removal of the valve covers and the valve train. And then after that, we're gonna continue to take the heads off and see if we can pull the engine off on this video. Alrighty guys, here's the update. I ended up taking that whole front end off. Took me an extra 10-15 minutes, but it'll make it pulling the short block a lot easier. I'll be taking off the heads with the exhaust manifolds, so it'll be just a short block after that, and I'll be refreshing that out here. I'll be cleaning it up and probably throwing some paint on it. While it's out, I'll be installing the Edge Racing 4000 stall, which he's going to be pairing with that J Green 2.5 HL cam. Other than that, everything's been smooth, no hiccups yet, but the job's not done, so we don't know. I'm knocking on wood that nothing goes wrong. I did have to stop working on it for a couple of hours today. I'm making a custom fuel cell with an OEM fuel pump for a 2018 Ram out in California. Shout out to that customer out there in Cali. This is pretty much it right here. OEM pump for a 2018 Ram. I still got to finish the mounting hardware there. He won't be using the return or the feed, but they're on there just in case he ever decides to do that or go that route. If you guys are looking for a fuel cell, anything from 5 gallon to a 30 gallon if you guys want, of any shape and size, you can hit me up. Of course, prices vary on that, but to get back to this truck, I should have the engine out, refreshed, and then put everything back on the next video. I'm sure we'll hear it start on the next video. The only thing we are waiting on is on Jay Green to get back to me with the engine and trans tune. So before we can start it up or do anything, any test drives or anything like that, we're gonna have to wait for that file to get here so that I can upload it. He is using Diablo for the tune, so we'll be using that. I prefer HP tuners, but a lot of people already have the handheld Diablo tuners. So good thing is that Jay Green does tunes via Diablo or HP tuners. If you have a Chevy and you're interested in a tune, you can go ahead and let me know. I can do street tunes for any octane rating, even race gas, C16, MS109, anything like that, E85. So if you guys are interested, you can hit my DM on my business page. But yeah, this is it right here. Hopefully next video I have it out, refreshed, and back together. Hopefully we can hear it started on the next video. If not, I'll have to extend it and do a third part on this series, but it shouldn't be too bad. Other than just waiting for the tune, everything is going back together here soon, and we're more than likely going to hear it start up for the first time with the new setup. If you guys are interested in something like this, you can always hit my DM. I'll leave it in the description down below. I am located in San Antonio, Texas, but I have received trucks from out of town or even out of state. Shout out to those customers, always supporting. If you don't see me active on my Instagram, it doesn't mean I'm not out here working. I'm always out here working, but not always posting it on social media. So don't get discouraged. Hit my DM, ask for my work phone number, and I can get back to you with quotes, or if you guys need any info or any recommendations on what parts to do, or you need a parts list, or what matches well with what, I can help you guys with that as well. Other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, trying to be more active on it. Turn that little bell notifications on. If you want to see anything different, anything more in depth, let me know. I'm not trying to make how-to videos, but if you guys are interested in something like that, go ahead and let me know, and I can see what I can do for you guys. Again, thanks for watching. See you on the next video.